and we are green. Evenly start inside line with the edge.
Mark Jackson just slower than Wesley Holland.
Drivers around the corners as long as they hit the...
Yes. Off lid. Race number 1.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the ABRUZZI SKSimRacing.com Cup Series. Here for loose Lugnuts tonight at Martinsville Speedway. Qualifying wrapping up right now for this 200 lap race here tonight. Scott Patton on pole, Justin Michael second, Ted Wade third, Jeffrey Merck, Michael Jeans, Carson Bowers, Mitchell Reeves, Elliott Sadler, Ronald Klein, and Ray Richard, your top 10 coming into tonight here at Martinsville Speedway. Scott Patton leads here tonight, getting ready to go once again here at Martinsville. We'll get ready to go racing here for 200 laps here tonight. Scott Patton will bring them down in that number 46 machine with Mitchell, Justin Michael, and Ted Wade in the top 3 here in qualifying here tonight. We're getting ready to go with 20 seconds left on the board. Right now, getting ready to roll in just a moment. As we are getting ready to roll, 2 seconds left here as we cross the checkered here. Getting ready to go once again here tonight. So we'll get ready to roll here Qualifying is over. Let's take a look at your starting lineup here tonight. So your starting lineup is as follows right here. Row number 1, Scott Patton, Justin Michael. Row number 2, Ted Wade, Jeffrey Merck. Behind them, Michael Jeans, and Carson Bowers. Row 4, Mitchell Reeves, Elliott Sadler, Ron Klein, Ray Richard right there as well. Row number 6, Hermie Sadler, Brandon Thornhill, Greg and Mr. Callist, Wally, Jason D. Maines, and Trent Drum, and Jeremy Cardell. That'll round out your field here at Martinsville Speedway tonight. As we get ready to go racing here at Martinsville for the ABRUZZI SKSimRacing.com Cup Series here on Extreme Sim TV. On lap number, getting them lined up here for a 200 lapper here tonight. As we get ready to go green here up front is Scott Patton. That'll lead them down. As we get ready to roll once again. We'll get ready to roll once again here. We all get ready to roll here for 200 laps from the paperclip here in Martinsville, Virginia. Coming to green this time by Scott Patton up front, bringing them down. Green flag going to fly here in the ABRUZZI SKSimRacing.com Cup Series. And we are green, lap number 1 of 200 on the board here tonight. Single file, Justin Michael out front, Scott Patton in second. Right now, Ted Wade in third, Michael Jeans in fourth, Jeffrey Merck in fifth, Carson Bowers right there in sixth, Mitchell Reeves in seventh. As they run right now on that nose cam of Mitchell Reeves, Jeffrey Merck on the outside as well. And that's where they all run right now. 2 laps complete already at the paperclip. See Jeffrey Merck right there off of turn number 4. He'll fall in line. Meanwhile, out front, Scott Patton, no surprise, leads the race here tonight. Patton out front, looking back behind him, we're going to have Justin Michael and Ted Wade. Those 2 Camaros right there as well. Again, great tight racing here for early on. 3 of 200 complete. Lap number 4 going on the board with Scott Patton out in front. Bowers in second on board with Carson Bowers. Up to the back bumper, the OTG Designs, Port of Merck, Mitchell Reeves back here as well. Single file right around the bottom. 5 complete already tonight at Martinsville. Back here with Elliott Sadler, Ronald Klein, right there in front of him, and the over-the-top Designs. 76, Ray Richard, falling back in the ABRUZZI machine right now, just outside of the top 10. Everybody hanging on, Hermie Sanders to the bottom. Hermie takes over what would be 10th, Richard to 11th. Side by side behind them as well. Brandon Thornhill. Brandon's up there up into P11. Greg in 12th, 13th, Ray Richard. 14th, Sean Callist. At the moment, 7 of 200 complete. Right now, 8 on the board of 200. Scott Patton, Justin Michael, Ted Wade, Michael Jeans right now in the top 4. Justin Michael right there, Ted Wade back there as well. Michael Jeans, Jeffrey Merck in the mix. Merck there in the 60, Carson Bowers, and Mitchell Reeves down the back front straightaway once again. Ronald Klein along with Elliott Sadler in that top 10 at the moment. The 10 laps on the board this time by. There is Elliott Sadler in that number 29. Elliott Sadler Esports Machine. So Elliott right there having a good run tonight. And a 9th here. Up in front of the field right now, no surprise. Scott Patton leads with Justin Michael and Ted Wade back there in the top 3. Michael Jeans in 4th. Carson Bowers and Jeffrey Merck all right here together. Mitchell Reeves back there hanging on. Ronald Klein at your top 8 right now. Year 11 complete of 200 at Martinsville. 11-12 complete this time by. 12 complete of 200. Elliott Sadler right here in the mix. Brandon Thornhill in 10th. Greg in 11th. Top 11, Sean Colis, Jeremy Cardell, and Hermie Sadler. They're in 14th. Alright, Scott Patton continuing to lead. Ted Wade and Michael Jeans in that top 3. Justin Michael in 4th. 15 of 200 laps complete here tonight. 15 of the 200 on the board as we run here at Martinsville in the ABRUZZI SKSMRacing.com Cup Series. And that is the 42 of Carson Bowers in 5th. Mitchell Reeves in 6th. And that's the way we all run right now as we fight through. 16 of 200 laps complete. On the climb right here in the top 10, Elliott Sadler right there in 8th. Jeffrey Merck in 9th. Rounding out that top 10 spot, that's going to be Greg right now. Everybody pretty spaced out over the first 17 laps here tonight of these 200. But Scott Patton leading by 2.1 seconds over Ted Wade. Michael Jeans, who we've seen race earlier today, along with Carson Bowers in your top 4. Patton leads right now, and that lead's starting to grow little by little. 2.2 for Scott Patton. Up in front of him is going to be a little bit of lap traffic. The first car that'll go lap down here tonight will be Wally, but the yellow is out, and it's for Hermie Sadler. First caution of the night. The first yellow of this one tonight. Give it to Hermie Sadler. Yellow is out, and let's take a look at what happened. Looks like coming off of turn number 2, something's going to go wrong here for Hermie in the number 93. Hermie Sadler having an issue off of turn number 2. The back end of the car starts to come around. He just can't catch it. And it's going to bring that yellow flag out. Go around he goes. You see it start coming around with him. Right in front of the Colis, right there behind him. Luckily, it kind of spins harmlessly down to the bottom. Out of everybody's way. They lock the brakes up. First caution of the night here. 21 of these 200 complete cars on pit road. Scott Patton, no staying out. First car that came down, Ray Richer in the 44 ABRUZZI machine, electing to come down and take tires here, or excuse me, just fuel only for Ray. A little bit of top off on fuel with Scott Patton up in front. So Patton right now leads. Wade, Jeans, Bowers, your top four. Again, almost 25 laps in to this 200 lapper tonight at Martinsville. So scheduled for 200 tonight from Martinsville Speedway. As we get ready to roll once again, lights on the iRacing pace car. And maybe racing into dusk here, most likely. Starting to get darker around the racetrack already. I'm waiting for the lights to go off on the iRacing pace car to get it back underway again tonight. And getting ready to go. Lights are off once again. So as we get ready to roll, it is Scott Patton and Ted Wade up front. Coming to green, 24 on the board.
Green, green, green.
24 of 200 complete. Patton out front. Leads the way. Ted Wade in second. Carson Bowers in third. Bowers going to drop back here. Michael Jeans going to take advantage of the restart. Move in Michael Jeans to the top three, nearly 3 wide behind him. That is Mr. Carson that got stuck in the middle in the 42. And he'll work it out and continue alongside the 87 machine of Justin Michael. Michael on the high side right now. Justin Michael, you see him trying to get down in front of the 02. Maybe able to slide in line here. He does. Put Mr. Justin Michael in front of the lead. Or in that good spot right now. You get 26 on the board, single file back up front. 87.02. Fine in the 76. Top 7 right now. Line right there, the 87 up the hill, and he'll lose a spot right now. As we fight through, you see Reeves getting by him in the 02 machine. Good job by Mitchell Reeves into that number 5 spot. World climb right there, putting a nose to the back bumper of the 87 right now. Can't get close enough. Sean Calist up there high on the racetrack. Back here with the 73 underneath of him. He'll lose that spot. Ooh, that 73 locking the brakes up. That's Jeremy Cardell. Locking the brakes up, entry to 3 now. A list dropping back. Coming to 29 laps to go. So 30 of 200 complete. As we fight through 30 of 200 in the books here. You see Sean Callis sitting back there in that 12th spot. Meanwhile, Scott Patton out front. Getting her done. 31 complete here tonight. And Scott Patton leads again by 1.3 seconds. And you see the distance up front. Carson Bowers there in 4th. Mitchell Reeves in 5th. Justin Michael in 6th. Michael right there on the back bumper. On the board here with Justin Michael. Travis Dane on Mitchell Reeves here. Nice little battle with the front of the field. 32 of these 100 or 200 laps are complete here tonight from Martinsville Speedway. of 100 in the books here tonight. Continuing to hang on just shy of 50 laps into this one. Jeffrey Merck up there in the 60 machine. Merck having a good run inside the top 13. Jeremy Cardell right in front of him. Ray Richer, Hermie Sadler. Everybody single file right now. And folks, we're going to do our first crank it up of the night here at Martinsville Speedway. Working our way through this one here tonight. Getting ready to go back green here once again. Getting ready to go back at it here tonight. It's going to be lap 48. Pace car is off. Almost 50 laps into it here tonight. Scott Patton up in front.
Green flag, green flag.
Patton up front here, 49 to 200 complete. Ted Wade there right now in second. Of course, yellow flag came out in that crank it up segment, and we are back under green. Ted Wade third. It's going to be Justin Michael fourth. 50 on the board to 200 complete here tonight. So 50 on the board to 200 complete. You got Callis back here in ninth. He's underneath Mr. James and Ronald Klein up there in the 76. Klein on the top side. So Klein on the top side right now as they work their way off the turn number 4 side by side. Right now, Klein and Callis right there nose to tail. As we work our way, 52 of 200 complete. As we work all the way through right now, one car dropping back. That is going to be Michael Jeans back there in the 08. Jason DeMains right there as well. And Scott Patton leading the way right now, and once again opening up that gap to 1.1 seconds. We've seen Patton do this virtually all night long. Continues to do just that. So Scott Patton hanging on right there in the number 46 machine with that race lead right now. Patton leads 54 laps into this. Patton and Pete Ray and Ed Wade and Justin Michael there as well. Everybody down the front straightaway. Scott Patton leading 1.3. Greg right there behind him. Greg trying to come up with something, can't do it right now. Greg looking for P2. But a little bit off right now, 55 of 200 complete. $55 of 200 laps complete here tonight. Justin Michael, Brandon Thornhill, all up here in the top 10 right now. And Greg taking over the race lead. Scott Patton up front. Greg leads right now as they run, or Greg in second, Patton up in front. Mr. Carson Bowers and Ted Wade all in the top 4 or 5 right now, along with Justin Michael, Brandon Thornhill in 6th. As we all work through with Scott Patton up front, leading the way. Greg Carson Bowers, Ted Wade, Justin Michael right now. That is going to be your top 5 at the moment.
Caution, yellow flag.
Yellow is out. Lead run 61 of 200 laps complete. $61 of 200 in the book. Scott Patton up front with Greg there in second. Again, working our way through here at Martinsville Speedway. As we got another yellow on the racetrack, 61 to 200 complete here tonight. 61, now 62 on the board of 200 here tonight at Martinsville Speedway. So 63 of 200 complete here. As we get ready to roll once again, Greg in the 72 leads the way across the stripe, 64 on the board. $64 200. Greg up front. Justin Michael now in second. Scott Patton getting pit road in the 46 machine. They'll take 4 fresh tires and fuel under this caution here tonight. $64 to 200 in the books. Greg up in front right now with Justin Michael and Brandon Thornhill, second and third. As we get double file once again, 65 on the board here tonight. Pace car lights are off here at Martinsville. Here we go, 66 on the board at Martinsville Speedway. Greg out in front. Here we go. Greg gonna lead him down. Michael in second. One car gonna spin his tires. And who is that that's gonna get a little bit sideways? That is the 68 of Thornhill. Getting out of shape there, but hanging on. Elliott Sadler in seventh. Scott Patton in eighth right now. On right there off of turn number 4, 80 to 67 laps on the board this time by. As we fight through the 29 round,
The yellow flag is out.
Turn number 4. That 29 of Elliott Sadler around. And that will bring caution back out at lap 68. So 68 on the board, yellow back out. And we'll get ready to go once again here. In just a moment here, 69 complete here at Martinsville, and yellow out for a self spin off of turn 4 with the 29. begin rolling around under yellow here tonight. With Greg up front, Mr. Justin Michael in second, Michael Jeans in third. Getting ready for a restart here at Martinsville Speedway. 72 of the 200 laps complete. Alrighty folks, green flag back in the air once again. 73 of 200 laps complete here. Greg and Justin Michael up front as they work their way into turn number 174 on the board. Michael James ran this one hill. Carson Bowers right here. Nose to tail, working their way off of turn number 4. They really nose to tail right now. Into 1 and 2 once again. Again, 74 to 200 complete. Out front, Greg, your new race leader after Scott Patton to pit road. So Greg leads this thing. Patton knifing his way back through the field once again. Cutting through the pack like butter right now in the 46. He'll be up to the 32 of Wade. As they run right now, 77 to 200 laps. Side by side in front of him, Michael Jeans. Right there, there goes the 42 of Bowers to the inside and clear of Michael. Greg out front, 77 to 200 complete. 77 to 200 laps complete tonight at Martinsville Speedway. Out in front, Greg leads. Trying to hang on right now.
Caution, yellow flag.
And yellow flag out once again. Back in the pack, we got a car around. And it's the 08 of Michael Jeans. Let's go take a look at what happened to that 08 machine of Jeans. Here at Martinsville. Headed into turn 3. Just in there, overcooks it. Car comes around. Yellow back out. 78 laps complete. Here at Martinsville Speedway, and yellow back in the air. The yellow back in the air right now. We fight through 79 and 200 laps complete at the moment here at Martinsville Speedway. Greg leads at the moment, leading with Carson Bowers in second. Getting ready to go back green once again here in a moment. As we get ready to go back green, 80 of 200 laps complete here tonight at Martinsville Speedway. Getting ready to come back around, lights will go off on the iRacing pace car this time by 80 of 200 in the books. The lights off on the iRacing pace car should be this time. Greg leads. Carson second. Justin Michael third. Ted Wade fourth. and Scott Patton in 5th. That's the way the field runs here. 81 to 200 laps complete tonight. So, waiting on the lights to go out where we get this one back underway. Pretty eventful race here at Martinsville so far, with Greg leading, Carson Bowers in 2nd, Justin Michael in 3rd, as we all exit turn number 2. '82 on the board at the moment. There we go, off of turn number 4, lights off on the guy racing Ace car. Possibly this time by. Again, Scott Patton back there, a little bit fresher tires. Greg, the only one that hasn't stopped and took a set that I can tell. 82 laps complete.
Green flag, green flag.
And Green's back in here. Sorry about that. We really got behind there for a moment, but green flag back in the air. 83 of 200 on the board right now. There's a Greg that leads down the back straightaway. Scott Patton back to 2nd already. Again, those fresher tires on that car making a difference right around the bottom of the racetrack. So Scott Patton back to P2. Greg, he'll run up on Greg here pretty quick, I have a feeling. The speed that car has. And we ride on board here with Scott Patton just a little bit. Just hanging on. Greg leads the way. So Greg leading the way right now, and that is Scott Patton right there on his back bumper. And they know what Greg is pulling down, getting out of the way of your new race leader, Scott Patton. Because Scott Patton back out front is in leading right now. 85 to 200 complete.
Caution, yellow flag.
And yellow out, once again, yellow back out. And we're going to go back here because we got a car around. Looks to be 72 possibly. Who went around. Let's go take a look of Greg. What happened to poor Greg here? Oof, just spun it out. He had old tires on that car and maybe it just finally got away from him. He goes into the corner, Carson Bowers, and around he goes. Carson gives him a little bit of a tap. Sends that 72 right on. 72 complete here tonight of the schedule. 200. Greg right there, getting caught back up to the field at the moment. So Greg trying to get caught back up to the field at the moment here at Martinsville Speedway. On the board. .88 on the board. Greg will come down pit road this pit stop and take 4 fresh tires here tonight. Greg gonna take his 4 fresh tires. So 89 to 200 laps complete here tonight. We'll get ready to go. get ready to go. Patton up front leading with Carson there in second. Patton, Carson, and Patton at the front of the field right now. So 90 of 200 laps complete here tonight under caution. I think it's like the third or fourth time tonight. Almost halfway through this one for the ABRUZZI SKSimRacing.com Cup Series. As we'll get ready to go back green in just a moment. Got Pat now in front. You see lights are off on the iRacing pace car. Carson Bowers right there behind it.
Green, green, green.
Alrighty, folks. Got Patton back out front with Carson Bowers in second. No, it's on. Red is mute. Alright. Scott Patton out front, Carson Bowers in second. Mitchell Reeves in third, trying to keep his girlfriend out of the broadcast. It's not going the way I thought it was. Anyway, Patton out front here as we run 93 of 200 laps complete here tonight. Patton out front, Carson second, Justin Michael in third. That's your top four right now. Chad Wade in the top five here. And everybody fighting their way through again. It's 94 of 200 laps complete here tonight at Martinsville Speedway. Scott Patton right up front at the moment. Patton leads, 95 on the board at 200. Carson Bowers in second. 95 complete of 200. Elliott Sadler, Michael Jeans back here. Sadler in seventh. Ray Richard in eighth. John Colis back here in 11th. He'll lose a spot for Ronald Klein in that battle right now. Thank you, Don. Right now, 96. 200 laps complete. Patton out front. Carson Bowers in second. Ted Wade back here in fifth. Michael Jeans and Elliott Sadler is sixth and seventh. Ray Richard eighth. Brandon Thornhill ninth. And Mr. Jeremy Cardell in 10th. So that's your top 10 here at Martinsville, coming up halfway through this one here this evening. We're coming up on the halfway mark here tonight. Taking a look as these cars work their way through here at Martinsville Speedway. Michael James up against Ted Wade. Then you've got Mr. Justin Michael along with Mitchell Reeves, Carson Bowers, Scott Patton, class of the field here tonight, pulling away lap 100 on the board. And he'll come by to take halfway here tonight at Martinsville Speedway. No surprise, Scott Patton this strong. He was strong last night in the Xfinity race. Scoops Old Fashioned Ice Cream Xfinity Series that I took part in last night. Mr. Patton was pretty fast there as well, along with some of the other guys that you see up front. Right now, Ted Wade trying to hold on to fifth in that machine on board there with Ted Wade. We're looking at what he sees right now as we work our way through. Ted Wade right here trying to hang on to that fifth spot. Michael Jeans right there behind him. Oh, Michael Jeans, Ted Wade side by side. Great little battle. And Justin Michael right there in the mix as well on the top side. as we ride along. 103 on the board this time by. We'll have 3-car, now 4-car battle with Elliott Sadler in the mix for the top 5 right here. As you take a look, 104 on the board. Everybody fighting through. And 4 of 200 laps complete, along with Scott Patton out front. Patton leads Carson Bowers, Mitchell Reeves second and third. Mitchell Reeves trying to run him down. Then Ted Wade and Michael Jeans. Your top 5 here tonight with Justin Michael in 6th. Justin Michael 6th. Elliott Sadler 7th. On board with Sadler right here. As you can see, right there behind Justin Michael. These guys just a couple of car lengths behind one another right now. 108 on the board, or 107 on the board next time by. So 107 on the board. Folks, we're going to go crank it up for just a moment here, and I'll be right back in the booth. Alright, back here in the booth with you. As you see Carson Bowers and Scott Patton. Field 1-2 here with 90 laps to go at the Paperclip at Martinsville Speedway. Brandon Thornhill, Ray Richard back here. Ronald Klein back here in 10th. Greg and Trent. Jeremy Cardell in 11th. Klein up the racetrack, pass underneath of it. So right now 111 of 200 complete. Carson Bowers trying to close down on the back bumper of Scott Patton. Patton out front by a good little gap over Carson. 2.7 seconds. Scott Patton up front, Carson Bowers, Mitchell Reeves. Scott Patton, Carson Bowers, Mitchell Reeves, and Mr. Ted Wade and Michael Jeans. All in your top 5 here, 114 to 200 complete. $115 laps on the board right now. Scott Patton leads the way in the 46 machine. Patton out front, everybody else behind. So 116 to 200 laps complete. Scott Patton leading the way right now. Carson, Ted Wade, and Elliott Sadler, Michael Jeans all in the top 5 right now. Sadler in 6th, Michael Jeans in 5th. 117 to 200 laps complete here tonight. Thornhill back here. Greg right there after leading a little bit earlier. Of course, spun around on those old tires. As they fight through on board with Mr. Ray Richard and Greg up in front of them. Getting around, looks like Brandon Thornhill. The Thornhill dropping to 8th. Big move there from Brandon, dropping to 8th. As you can see it right here on board with Greg and Brando. Right there is Mr. Elliott Sadler in 6th on board with him now. So again, 119 at a 200 complete here tonight. 80 laps should be to go this time by from Martinsville Speedway. And Scott Patton pretty much dominating this thing tonight. Laps to go. Patton, Bowers up front. Patton now coming up onto the back bumper of Wally. But Wally 1 lap down here. With the yellows, we ain't had really anybody going laps down tonight. But now Wally would be the first car to go a lap down. Of course, Jeffrey Merck unfortunately out of this event. So Merck out, and here comes Patton to the inside of Wally here with 122 completed a 200 tonight. So as we fight through right now, 122 at 200 laps complete this evening. 123 on the board. As everybody hanging on 123 at 200 laps. Or some Bowers right there with Scott Patton up front. And right now 124 of 200 laps complete here tonight. As we fight 125 of 200 on the board. Patton, Bowers, Reeves, your top 3. Mitchell Reeves right there in the 02. He's got Ted Wade putting a little bit of pressure on him right now. As 126 to 200 laps complete, Scott Patton now in up front with Carson Bowers, Mitchell Reeves, and Ted Wade. The top 4, Michael Jeans and Greg there as well. And we all fight through 127 of 200 complete at the moment. So as we all fight through here at Martinsville Speedway, pretty good race here for Scott Patton. We worked through 129 of 200 complete. Carson Bowers, Michael Reeves, Ted Wade, Michael Jeans, all up here in the top 130 at the moment. So as we fight through 130 of 200 complete, Scott Patton leads right now. Patton leads. Bowers back in second. Mitchell Reeves third. Ted Wade in fourth. Michael Jeans in fifth. So they fight through. We
Yellow
got
flag is
trouble,
out.
and it is Michael Jeans around. And that was the 12 machine, or the 72 of Greg that got in the back of Jeans and turned him around again. So Jeans around, yellow is out on the racetrack. 134 laps complete. So 200 here tonight. Patton up front. Bowers in 6th. We're in 2nd. Reeves in 3rd. Head Wade in 4th. That's your top 4 right now. Here at Martinsville Speedway. Everybody to pit road. Scott Patton leads the field down. He'll put 4 fresh tires on that number 46 here in just a moment. Everybody coming down for fresh tires and fuel coming up in just a moment. 135 of 200 laps complete here tonight. Alright, here we go. 137 and 200 complete. Here tonight at Martinsville Speedway. Greg out front. Ray Richards 2nd. Ronald Klein 3rd. That's your top 3 here at Martinsville tonight. Sean Coist in 4th. 137 laps complete here at Martinsville Speedway tonight. That is 137 of 200 scheduled. Lights getting ready to go back out on the iRacing pace car once again. So here we go. 138 on the board will be the restart. And taking a look with 63 laps to go tonight here at Martinsville. Greg will lead them down. He had the lead earlier on, ended up spun around, lost the lead, but now through pit cycles, back out front again here at Martinsville. Greg leads. Ray 2nd. Klein 3rd. Your top 3 here tonight at Martinsville Speedway. Greg, Ray, and Klein. There we go. Green flag back in the air, and good restart there for Greg Mall and Ray Richard. Now Ronald Klein the 3rd, running pretty smooth here late in the going on older tires, but good run nonetheless in the top 3. See how long he can hang on. He's underneath Ray Richard. Trying to get underneath of him, can't really do it here. Down the back straightaway, everybody side by side. Here comes Patton. Fresh tires looking for a way around Ronald Klein. Orson Bauer is trying to follow him through as well. Look how fast Scott Patton's able to snipe his way through the field on those fresher tires. With just 60 laps to go at Martinsville Speedway tonight. 60 to go. Out front, Greg. 2nd, Scott. Carson 3rd. Ray 4th. Reeves 5th. That's the way they run right now off of turn number 4. Everybody hanging on. Down the front straightaway, 142 of 200 complete. Scott Patton out front. And now Greg High on the racetrack again in the 72. Mitchell Reeves right there in fourth. Fifth, Elliott Sadler, that's your top five. 144 on the board of 200 here tonight. Scott Patton leading the way, 2/10 of a second over Bowers. Bowers hanging on. Mitchell Reeves to third. Elliott Sadler to fourth, moving his way forward. We've seen him around earlier tonight here at Martinsville, but back up there into the top four in that 29 machine. Everybody hanging on. We got a car on the outside wall way back there in the back of the pack here, trying to get a number on it, and that may have been Ray Richard in the 44. It was having an issue down there in turn 4. Right now running 15th on the track. Again, 146 on the board here with 56 laps to go at Martinsville. Scott Patton leads with Carson Bowers in second. Patton has led 113 of the laps of the 146 we've turned so far. Continuing to dominate is Scott Patton with Carson Bowers in second. Scott Patton literally dominating here at Martinsville. Elliott Sadler back here in fourth. Ted Wade in a fifth right now here at the Martinsville Raceway. That is the way everybody runs tonight. 147 on the board. As we hang on right here, working our way through. .148 of 200 laps complete here tonight. And we continue to run that way right now. 149 on the board. 149 of 200 complete here tonight. From Martinsville Speedway, coming down to 50 or so laps to go here at the end of this one. As we take a look here, what a night. Here, of course, Andrew ended up sneaking the win last night. Scott Patton come home second, led a lot of laps last night, but came home second in the Xfinity Series race last night. Everybody hanging on. Andrew here with 2 wins in the truck and Xfinity Series this week at Martinsville. But mysteriously not in the field tonight as Scott Patton leads the way right here with what has been a dominating performance. Came up short to Andrew last night, but it looks like here tonight it's going to be Sunday night's the right night for Scott Patton if he keeps it up the way he is right now. I don't see at all Scott Patton having any issue if this race continues the way it's running right now. And right now, Carson Bowers is losing ground to Scott Patton. Elliott Sadler back there, Brandon Thornhill, Hermie Sadler, and Greg, along with Sean Calist and Michael Jeans. All your top 10 cars here tonight, pretty spread out. Jason D. Main's trying to get his way into the top 10 here tonight if he can. Really trying to push hard to get up there and get it done. And again, we're looking at 157 laps complete here tonight from Martinsville Speedway right now. The 157 of 200 complete. And Scott Patton out front. Carson Bowers in second. Mitchell Reeves in third. 158 on the board. Ted Wade in fourth. Wade in fourth right now. As we all work our way through. Right here with 158 of 200 complete, coming to 41 laps to go here. And right now 159 on the board.
The yellow flag is out.
And yellow is out here this evening. And it's going to be for Hermie Sadler once again. Yellow back out. 160 of 200 complete. 40 to go at Martinsville. And we are back under caution. Let's take a look at what happened. Hermie Sadler right here into the corner, into turns 3 and 4. Just lock the brakes up. Comes around, back in, gets away from him. Into the grass he goes. And yellow flag is out with 40 laps to go. .40 to go, yellow's out once again. So with yellow flag out one more time. Just shy of 40 laps to go at Martinsville Raceway. So 40 laps to go at Martinsville. Patton out front, Bowers in second, Reeves in third right now. Everybody get ready to come back to pit road. No. Mitchell Reeves going to stay out right there. 162 of 200 laps complete. The lights on the iRacing pace car right now with Scott Patton leading. Carson Bowers second. Mitchell Reeves in third. 162 of 200 laps complete here tonight from Martinsville Speedway. 38 to go next time by. We should be getting the one to go with about 37 to complete left to do. We'll be about 36 on the board, excuse me, when we get the one to go marker here for Scott Patton, who is leading this race. A couple of cars now down pit road taking tires. They'll see if that can make a difference for him here at the end of this thing. I mean, Scott Patton has led 130 laps here tonight in dominating a fashion here from Martinsville Speedway in the ABRUZZI SKSimRacing.com Cup Series. .164 on the board. 36 laps to go next time by. Scott Patton leading the way over Carson Bowers. Bowers right there in a second. Trying to close in on Scott Patton here at the very end to take a win away from that driver of the 46 machine. The lights on the pace car are off this time by. Patton and Bowers, Reeves and Wade and Sadler. Your top 5 cars here tonight with Brandon Thornhill back there as well. Lights off on the iRacing pace car, getting ready to come to green. 166 laps on the board. Scott Patton up front, lights are off right now, coming to green this time by. Here we go, Patton up front, green flag in the air. Bowers in second. Third, Mitchell Reeves right now on the inside of the O2 machine. Oh, contact right there. down the back straightaway at the moment. 167 laps on the board this time. Ted Wade on the top side. Elliott Sadler on the bottom as well. 167 to 200 complete car on the outside wall halfway down the front straightaway. It's the 32 of Ted Wade. Ted Wade bouncing it off the outside wall, keeps it straight though. 168 on the board. We'll see if these fresh tires can do anything for Greg in the 72. He's going to get to the back bumper of Elliott Sadler. Sadler just going to pull out away. He sees fresh tires coming. Greg in good shape right now on these fresh tires. Now he'll try to run down the 02 as well. Right there to the back bumper, the 02 of Reeves. Again, Greg, fresher tires. A little bit of a crossover off the turn, getting the power down. That's where the new tires help. He's coming off the turn, able to get the power down. And he will do it and move to third here. Greg to third, now trying to run down Carson Bowers in second. Now look at how smooth and how much time Greg is making up. Moves hard to Carson Bowers, makes it work. Now up to second. Let's see if he's got anything for Scott Patton, who is on older tires. Patton's got a bit of a lead. Here comes Greg down the front straightaway. Let's watch some lap times and how quick does those tires fall off here at Martinsville. On this Cup car, 19.7. 8.5 last time by. He was a bit quicker than Scott Patton with 71 on the board. We're coming to 30 and now 29 laps to go at Martinsville. Greg with those fresher tires. He's 0.7 tenths of a second back over Scott Patton. Greg done a great job getting through traffic. Now it's 0.5 off of Scott Patton. How long will these tires hold up? Gap the last time by closing and the difference at the line.
Caution, yellow
and
flag.
yellow is out. Now whether this is going to hurt Scott Patton or hurt Greg is yet to be determined. We got a car around on the racetrack. Let's go see if we can find who went around. Well, let's go look at it. We had a yellow out for a car around on the racetrack, and it was Thornhill into the outside wall out of turn number 2, or out of turn number 4 here. Taking a look at Thornhill going around. Now, got turned around there by I believe that was possibly Hermie Sadler there. That turned Thornhill around into the outside wall with 27 laps to go. Thornhill to pit road. Now, Patton stays out. Again, Greg, freshest tires on the racetrack right now. Can Patton keep that Ford Mustang of Greg at bay? Let's talk to Patton right quick. Kind of in a bad spot is Scott Patton in that Bandit Motorsports machine. Hey, Scott Patton, Matt up here in the booth. Got a copy?
I get you, Matt.
Well, buddy, you're kind of in a bad spot here, my friend.
I don't know. We're going to give him a run for his money, that's for sure. We'll see what we can do. He's our teammate there, Greg, with Bandit Motorsports, and I know he's on fresher tires by quite a bit. So, try to get another good jump like we've been doing pretty much all night, and see if we can't hold him off here for another 20 laps or so. Maybe throwing a couple cautions in the middle, and I think we'll be hopefully in all right shape.
Alrighty, man. Well, best of luck. You've had a dominant car all night long. See if you can hold it up front here.
Thanks, buddy. Looking forward to it.
And this is going to be interesting. 2 Bandit cars up front, completely different tire strategies. And now it's going to be Greg to the back bumper of Scott on this restart. My question would be, how will these teammates race each other in this particular scenario with 25 laps to go here, and it'll be actually 24 now. Less than that when we go green, your teammates, but you definitely got to win on the line and fresher tires on the 72. I don't think having a teammate behind you in this particular situation is going to help you any. If anything, it's going to hurt the situation that you're in tonight. Man, oh man, this could be big. Teammates up front at Martinsville. Gives me very, very, very reminiscent feelings of Jimmy Johnson, Jeff Gordon racing here. A couple of teammates more like that have done battle at Martinsville over the years. And we're about to see it again with Bandit Motorsports. And there's nothing Bandit can do. They've just got to go out there and run as the lights are out on the pace car with 22 to go at Martinsville. Well. Alright. Here we go again. 52 laps to go at Martinsville Speedway.
Green, green, green.
And there we have it. Green flag back in the air. Great restart. Scott Patton up front. Patton, great restart. He jumped out ahead, and it actually cost Greg. Greg's going to lose the third here. This may be the break that Patton wanted here for this restart. Now he needs it to go green. If it don't, well, he may have a problem here if this thing does not go green. And Greg able to get back by Carson with 20 laps to go here. And this is just not those deals that are not a very particular fun situation for Scott Patton. If I'm Scott Patton, I'm telling my teammates, I'm like, hey, yo. Oh, Patton makes a mistake. He's up the racetrack. It's going to hand it to Greg Mall. Patton got sideways. Up the racetrack he goes. And no caution, but Patton way up the racetrack right now. And Greg Mall back there behind him. Carson Bowers in the mix as well. You see Carson Bowers right there. And man, oh man, oh man, Scott Patton went down the corner. Car got away from him. Hands it to his teammate up front. Now in a great position. Patton trying to hang on to second. 18 to go at the stripe. Scott Patton was the bridesmaid last night. Come on, second to Andrew now. In the same position here at Martinsville once again. Teammate of Greg up front and pulling away with 18 laps to go. Tire's going to bite Carson, or going to bite Scott. And trouble behind him is Ted Wade around. Ted Wade going around off of turn 4. And caution is out off of turn number 4. At 32 of Wade going around, and that will bring the yellow back out with 17 to go here. Alright, 17 to go. Yellow back out with 16 laps to go, and it's Greg up in front. Yellow out again. So, now Greg leads the way. Does anybody have a set of tires left? That's going to be my imaginary question here. Or on pit road, actually, Ted Wade coming down. But nobody else coming for a stop. Which tells me Greg's in a great spot. But nobody else has any fresh tires to put on the car. Greg played a different strategy, and it looks like at least tonight it might pay off. With 14 laps to go. So 14 to go here at Martinsville, the paperclip. Greg out of Bandit Motorsports leads. Scott Patton has dominated most of the night. Made a mistake going into the corner over on old tires. And up the racetrack he went. Teammate was able to jump on through and get this one done here tonight. As we get ready to go once again. As we fight through lights on the pace car. Once again. So again, lights on the iRacing pace car here tonight. as we get ready to go green one more time. And you see it with 13 laps to go. Greg out in front of this field. Behind the iRacing pace car, fresh tires and all for Greg and Scott Patton. So, green flag getting ready to go back in the air once again. And lights are off here. As 12 laps to go here in Martinsville. As we get ready to roll once again. So we'll get ready to go once again. Right here, 11 laps to go between Greg Mall and
Green
Scott
flag,
Patton.
green
Green in
flag.
the air. 11 to go. Greg Mall takes the lead again away up front. 11 laps to go. And we work all the way through. 10 to go this time by. Laps to go right now. Greg leads Carson Bowers in second. Scott Patton in third. Patton trying to at least get back to P2. Can't do it right now. 10 laps to go at Martinsville Raceway.
Caution, yellow
And
flag.
yellow is out. Once again. The yellow out once again here. And it was for the 87 machine back there in the back of the pack. Justin Michael into the inside wall, bringing the caution out here at Martinsville with 9 laps to go. Scott Patton has dropped to third here. Greg up front. Great shape for him. Fresh tires for a late race restart for your race leader there in that 72 machine. And as we fight back through. So as we get ready to go again, it'll be under 5 laps to go when we get to restart. To go. 6 laps to go. So here we go. It'll be 5 laps to go this time by. The laps to go this time by, getting ready to go once again for a 5 lap dash to the end. So here we go. It'll be a 4, actually it'll be a 3 lap dash, it looks like, because the lights are not back on the iRacing pace, or not off on the iRacing pace car as of yet. Greg in great shape here. Freshest tires really in the top 3 cars. And Greg well on his way to a win here at Martinsville Speedway. Nobody really close enough to him with a set of tires. I think they can compete with what Greg has on that car. Almost 30 or so lap newer than a lot of people behind him. So the lights are off. It'll be a 3-lap dash to the end at Martinsville Speedway for the ABRUZZI SKSimRacing.com Cup Series. It's going to be Greg, Carson, Scott, Jason D. Maines, your top 3 here as we get ready to go. Or Jason D. Maines 4th, Greg in the lead, Carson in 2nd. Here we go, green flag, restart at Martinsville. Has anybody got anything for that 72? Oh, Greg, the race leader, green in the air.
Green flag, green flag.
A good restart by Greg once again. He'll go out to the race lead. Carson Bowers dives to 2nd. Coming to 2 laps to go this time by. And again, great restart for your race leader. Ronald Klein 6th, car on the inside wall, Brandon Thomas, but we will stay green. Ronald Klein trying to find his way underneath Jason D. Maines for the top 5.
Yellow flag.
And yellow is out with trouble behind him. John Coist involved in an incident off of turn at number 4 here. So that car around, bringing the caution back out, which means it will be a green-white checkered finish. A look at the 68 at Thornhill slamming the inside wall. 32 just clipped that curb, shot him up into Sean. Nothing he could have done any different. Yellow flag is out again, folks. With what will be 3 laps to go here at Martinsville when we get back underway. Alrighty, folks, lights are off. The iRacing pace car coming to green with this green-white checkered shootout here. Greg and Carson front row. Here we go. Scott starting 3rd. Green flag in the air once again. Great restart here tonight with 2 laps to go. Up front, Greg leads Carson hard into the brakes. trying to get to the back bumper of Greg, but look at that. Scott moving
Yellow
Carson
flag
and
is
yellow out behind them. As the 87's around, they're wrecking all over the place right there, back there. Justin Michael involved in yellow back out. Once again here at Martinsville, and let's take a look at it. What happened to bring this yellow out? You know, a big incident. Well, ooh. Person just got into the back, or wow. The 32, 44 got together. Then all of them are around. And then something else happened here with Ray Richard after all that was said and done. Let's see. Pretty sure something, yep, just lost it there again. So Richard not having the best luck. He had a little bit of problems there. He'll get caught back up. So back under yellow again. Greg out front. Teammate Scott to second. Gonna put Carson the inside row with Greg. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Maybe Carson can get to the back bumper on this next green light checkered attempt of your race leader and move him up out of the way. But we will at least get another attempt here tonight as we get ready to go once again here. And folks, we are 3 laps to go, another green white checkered attempt here tonight. We're going to get another shot at it to get this thing restarted here this evening to try to get a green flag finish. So let's see what happens when we do. Three laps to go. As we get ready to go with 3 laps to go. The lights are off on the iRacing face car. So, here we go once again. As we get ready to go once again for a green light checkered shootout. Between Greg and Scott batting up front. Here we go. Green flag in the air. Scott, great restart. Wrecking behind him already. That's going to be a
Yellow
caution.
flag is out.
And wrecking up front, Greg. Everybody into the outside wall. Will they hold their position? That's going to be the question. And this is going to end this race. Now, Greg did break a race pace after the caution. What in the world? White flag will fly. Who will win this race? They wrecked behind them, but after the caution flew, we had a big incident. And Jason D. Main scored as your race leader. Oh my goodness. Controversy at Martinsville. Here comes the 72. He cannot be happy. Coming to the checkered flag, Jason D. Mains is going to win this race. Are you kidding me? Checkered is out for Mains. Let's go take a look at the restart. Oh my word. Are you kidding me? Let's look at this restart. They all come down. Green flag goes in the air. Mains restarts 4th. Now there's the wreck. Caution is out. And yeah, one more look at it. Let's go in slow-mo here. Wow. So you see the wreck behind them. Let's go as slow as we possibly can. So there's the wreck. Caution is going to be out. And the 42 into the back of the 6. Trying to get an angle here. Let's try this again. In super slow-mo. And by that view right there, the 02 would have won this race of Mitchell Reeves. But where did the caution come out at? Wow. Controversy here at Martinsville. Okay, you see the wreck back here. So there's the wreck in the back. So there we know that. They're wrecking right there. And one of the craziest finishes to one of these races I have ever seen. Maines gets in the back of Bowers. And that is what triggered this carnage. And they're all wrecking, and they're going to break race pace. See, the light's on. If you look to your right, let's go back. The light, before they're even sideways, is on. Well, let's look. As the light comes into frame. Right here. Look on the right-hand side of your screen. The light is on right there. You see it flashing. One more look. The light is flashing. Hang on. Let me get rid of the overlay for you where you can see what I'm talking about. Alright. Now, back to the actual event here. Hang on. We'll get it. Hang on. I want to prove a point. You know me when I prove a point here. So as we come in, we're going to look for the flashing light on the right side of your screen. As soon as it comes in view, now Patton's getting turned right there. And as we see, boom, that light is on way before the 72 gets turned. But what happens here is they break a race pace or caution pace. And how the 2, wow, what a finish. So, I am assuming it's official that Maines won this race. And what could be the most complicated finish I have ever called on the channel just occurred here tonight at Martinsville. But your race winner, nevertheless, Jason D. Maines. And we'll get him up here in a moment. Alright. Here we go. Jason D. Maines, your winner here tonight.
Lame for that.
Hey Jason, it's Matt up here in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Alrighty, and what may be one of the most controversial wins that I've ever called. You're going to get the win here tonight, buddy. What a night. What in the world? The final restart wrecking behind you. What happened?
Well, that's I'm gonna take blame on that. That's on me because I mean, basically, the strategy had a couple different strategies I was playing in the race, and it was one of those things where the strategy could have played out my favor a couple different ways. I was riding the entire race, and that was going to go all the way to the end till the caution came out. So I knew they'd have to pit for fuel. But on that end right there, I think it was just bad circumstances. But for me, it's 100% on me. I hated that it happened because the O2 and I had some great racing, and I got down in front of him on that restart, and he lifted and gave me the room. And then I think Carson lifted a little early, looking for Scott to come down. But the end, I ran the back of Carson. It was just a accordion effect. It reminds me of Martinsville back in the day with Gordon and all them. So anyway, that's how it went down.
10-4, man. Well, nevertheless, a win's a win, buddy. Congratulations. Getting a win here at Martinsville Speedway tonight.
You still hear me?
Yeah, you got me there, bud. Sorry about that. It must have broke up. Oh, sorry about that. I was holding the wrong push to talk button down. I got a new keyboard that's got the G5, G6 key right beside the controls, so I got to get used to that. But congratulations, a win's a win here tonight, buddy. Congrats. And, wow, what a finish it was.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. The win should have went to Greg Mall. I want to congratulate Greg for winning. I told Ron if he could disqualify me, he needs to. Greg Mall should have won that with Patton and Carson. Then I should have got fourth. But we'll take, it is what it is. I apologize to them and should have never got that win. But I got to thank Elliott Sadler Esports, 101 CBD, Lennox, and Bradley Mechanical, and you guys for putting on the show. And like I said, apologize to those guys again.
10-4, buddy. Well, congratulations here tonight.
Thank you, pal. Thanks. Bye.
All right, let's get Mitchell Reeves up here. Hey, Mitchell Reeves, it's Matt in the booth. You got a copy?
Oh, we got you, man.
Well, officially scored second.
Yeah. Yeah. Man, that was a great race. I love racing Martinsville because of finishes like these. It brings the short Saturday night short track drama out, and we got about as much as we could there on those last couple restarts, but yeah, man, we were probably a fifth place car all night. We were decent. I will say that, but I kept watching on those last couple restarts with Carson and Scott that the second place guy just kept cutting off third place going into one every single time. And when we got into that last restart on the green white checkered, Jason came down, and I probably could have dumped him, and a lot of people probably would have, but he came down and I lifted enough to let him get ahead. But then I realized how single file they were. And next thing I knew, everybody was spinning in front of me. And I really thought we won that race. But, hey, second place when we probably should have gotten a fifth, that's a great, great point tonight, especially at Martinsville.
Well, the first time in broadcasting history on iRacing, I was looking at the caution lights to try to somewhat determine where it would have froze the field. And that's the problem with iRacing, right? Because we're on the internet, and the way it freezes the field, it's very hard to tell. Real life, as soon as the lights are on, it's froze. Well, here's a little bit iffy on that. At first I thought you'd won the race when I looked at the lights. But then I guess by the time iRacing scored it, it was a little bit different.
Well, and the other issue you've got with it is if you win in an iRacing incident for the viewers, if you are part of the incident or go below, I guess you would say, what average speed would be of the race, that would be when you would lose your position. And I guess in terms, Jason didn't ever lose didn't ever get lose the speed like the rest of the guys did. But nonetheless, congratulations to him, however he wants to look at it. A win's a win. I'm happy for second place, but huge shout out to Ronald Klein finishing P3. He needed this probably worse than anybody, so it's really cool to see him part by me on the finish line here. So really, really happy with second place and ready for Kentucky.
10-4, man. Well, tonight we got to do some explaining as far as how iRacing works. And to be honest with you, Mitchell, I don't even know what that number is that they go by. I have no idea. It has to be average speed, I would think.
Yeah, and it's a weird deal. That's kind of the ins and outs when it comes to a simulator that, when it comes to real life situations that this simulator brings so many times over and over again, there's that gray area of who is involved in the incident and how the field gets scored, especially when there's a wreck at the end of the race in the front like that. But, hey, I got more than I should have, and that's the fact of the matter. So we came out on the lucky end of the stick tonight. So
10-4, buddy. Well, we'll let you go here, and I'm going to grab Ronald up here for an interview.
10-4, I'm just going to give a shout out to my fiance, Caitlin, for all the support she gives me over the top motorsports, over the top paints and designs. ABRUZZI, Extreme Sim TV Racing. Can't wait to go back and watch this race again. Thank you, Matt.
No problem, man. No problem, buddy. Well, we'll see you in the very near future, buddy.
Yep, 10-4.
Alrighty, Ronald Klein, Matt in the booth, man. You getting an interview here tonight, top 3.
Yes, sir. Kind of shocked. Not gonna lie.
What might have been the craziest finish in Extreme Sim TV history, you bring it home 3rd.
It was a great night, to be completely honest. We had a couple little miscues. We were running really well earlier in the race. Kind of got moved out of the way. Fell back. Got some damage. I think we made a mistake. Lost control of the car a little bit. Ended up going in, getting our quick repair. Kind of had a strategy. Caution started to come out. And then from there, it was just, change the strategy and try to move forward as far as you can. And I was really hoping for pretty much, maybe a top 5, top 6 place finish, fighting there with Michael Jeans and Jason Maines was a whole lot of fun. Obviously, my teammate, Mitchell Reeves, sorry. We were just battling, having a great time in that last caution. Just like in real life, things happen sometimes on the last lap of the race, or that you can't control, or things happen, and it benefited us, but I hate it for the rest of the guys.
And for like I was talking to Mitchell Reeves about while I had him up here, this goes into the ins and outs of how the simulator works, and all the incident contact technically, and how iRacing deals with that and where they place you. And that's the thing, when you deal with the simulator, you have to play by its rules. And it's interesting to review, definitely is, but at the end of the day, it scores it the way it scores it.
That's correct. And that, Jason spoke with me in the race room, and while Mitch was being interviewed, and he said, I wouldn't blame you if you took the win away, disqualified me, whatever. I told him, I said, we'll let iRacing do the scoring. This is how it would be in NASCAR as well. I mean, if that was the last lap of the race, that's how it would be scored, according to whatever the system in place was. I'm not changing that. It's a short track. I don't want to say that it's okay to wreck people, but you have to expect some bumps here and there, and some people are going to get turned. It happens. I mean, there's no two ways about it. It happens, and I hate that it happened at the end of the race, but very proud of the league, the way that the guys handled it, and ultimately for the finish tonight.
And to your point before we go, Ronald, it's a very weird situation to have a wreck happen after the caution's out. That's the weird part, because the lights were coming on right as the wreck was happening, and that's something as an admin you can't control, is when it throws that yellow.
Correct. I mean, it's a strange deal, but I don't want to talk too much about that. I just want to talk about the run tonight. We've had a pretty poor season. We were poised for a top 10 finish tonight. It was all luck bringing it home in 3rd place. I think we probably could have run top 5 most of the night, especially at the end. Really got a good car, good hold on the car, great teammates. I got to thank Brandon Thornhill, Jeffrey Merck, and Mitchell Reeves as teammates. We're always trying to help each other and lift each other up. Over Top Motorsports, that's the team, obviously, owned by John Hedrick, and the paint job. This is the first time I get to do an interview debuting this paint job, so I love the paint job. If you want to look your best, go see John Hedrick at Over the Top Designs. Get yourself a cool paint job.
Well, man, Ronald, I'm so happy to see you with a top 3, buddy, after the season you back. Congratulations, my friend.
Appreciate it, Matt. As always, for all your racing viewing pleasure that you need out there, go see Extreme Sim TV. Got racing almost every night of the week, if not more than one night a week, or more than one race per week. So thank you to Extreme Sim TV for putting on the broadcast.
10-4, buddy. Well, I'll holler at you later.
We'll see it.
Alrighty, folks, that's going to do it here for the ABRUZZI SKSimRacing.com Cup Series here at Martinsville. Until next time, everyone stay